So I have grown this company since the very beginning, and it's my job to set the vision for what it is that we do as an organization, to make sure we live up to that vision, to instill my beliefs and the way that I want to run a company into everyone that works here, so that we all are working to achieve the same goal.
Well, it's been quite a journey and quite an experience. So I joined the firm 3 years ago, and when I first joined the firm, I joined as an individual contributor. And my first week after working with David and Cecilia and the team, I started prospecting and realized that the way that we were discussing what we did as all things low voltage was not a compelling value prop. And that's kind of really where it all began for me in terms of my work within the firm.
So my role here at TCOM is business operations. That includes everything from human resources, who we hire, how we process, what benefits we have, to how we as an organization need to function to run efficiently and have a good, well-run organization.
My role is VP of Operations at TCOM. I'm a principal at TCOM. Operations really consist of the how work is done within TCOM. So it could be considered knowledge database transfer between individuals within the company. It could be the processes we use within the company. It could be down to tools and templates, how we use things within the company. Also, operations involves the process of going out and managing and growing regional offices, as well as the development of our local office here.
The Contemporary Jewish Museum was a very challenging project in that there was none of the walls were square and plumb. Mm-hmm. So everything is in angles. I mean, there's actually a room in that building that is like a diamond shaped. So everything just bizarre. I mean, to even put an outlet on a wall that's at an angle, like 45-degree angle. Mm-hmm. So that was the big challenge. The other challenge is that the owner and the architect didn't want to see technology at all, but they want to
see technology aesthetically.
Aesthetically,
walls
it doesn't exist, but they understood that technology is going to be very important to this museum, and that they wanted that capability for artists exhibits to be able to be connected to the internet and also be connected to power. So both electrical engineer and TCOM had that challenge of, bringing those services out into the building and hiding them.
Interesting side stories about that.
Such as?
For example, that they store some of the specimens in alcohol. Mm-hmm. We all know alcohol is flammable. And when you have a huge haul of alcohol storing these insect specimens, the fire marshal has a tendency to grow concerned. You have a very public building with thousands of patrons inside this building, and you have this huge fuel load for a tremendous fire. So they were very concerned. So that folded into the project design, of course, the architect design team. All that being aware of that, they incorporated that into the design to satisfy the fire marshal, to get the permit, the city, all that.
It's definitely been an interesting project from that standpoint. I've done government work before, but it's been a while, and so you kind of forget the things that you have to do and the parameters. I think the most enlightening thing, though, is that no matter who you're dealing with within this organization, the Veterans Administration, is they're all great people, and they understand it, they get it, but they know the limitations and they communicate that. But at the end of the day, they're not stuck in a mindset of one way to do things. And so it's been very enlightening working with them on this particular project as well as some of the other PDA projects that we're working on.
Inclination from an obsession standpoint is how do I continue to improve what we do so that every day we're getting better, so that I know that 6 months from now we're going to be delivering services better than we delivered 6 months ago, and a year from now we're going to be better than we were 6 months before, that we're always constantly improving everything that we do. And so a lot of what I think about is our process and how we need to capture information in the moment. So you go through, you do an activity or a task, and how do I learn from it? How do I make it better? How do I teach it to somebody else so that I don't have to do it again, or that other people can learn from me and repeat it with the same skill, the same quality? How do I create an environment where everyone enjoys coming to work every single day?
So my obsession is to win every single project. I don't want to lose any project. I don't think it's okay to lose a project. I probably too much so love when we take work from other competitors within the market. I love when we come in as an underdog and they don't see us coming and we win work. So that to me is that desire of the client pursuit until you've absolutely won everything there is to win, and then you continue to win work within that client base moving forward.
One thing that I think drives me most here from a project standpoint is there's a new set of backgrounds we're going to put on them. And it's starting from, wow, we have this amount of space, and you start thinking way up here, okay, we only have this type of system, and you start looking at the details, and you start working through the details. That right at that beginning, when you first see the first set of backgrounds, you go, wow, it's like a clean slate. And even though we do the same thing over and over and over, so you have cable tray, and you have pipe and boxes and cable, and you draw lines and squares and circles. And, it's how you attach them. So that part is probably the biggest one that when you sit, gets you out of bed in the morning. So that piece of, especially when I know there's new projects starting, and that beginning piece, it's like, a kid, you give them a new toy, and for the next 10 minutes, it's all about that, and they're just going to the collage.
I'm obsessed with details. Every single piece of writing, piece of artwork, piece of code that I write, I look for perfection. And the hardest part of my job is recognizing when something is good enough and being happy with when it's 90% there, instead of trying to always shoot for the 100% perfection. But definitely I've had times where maybe it hasn't kept me up at night, but I'm falling asleep and I remember, dang it, there was that one thing that I missed that I forgot to put on that document.